What's up, Jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today, we're hopping into The Office, episode number 22 of season number 2, the season finale titled Casino Night. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon if you want the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early if you want them. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. $1 gets you in the door over there. Essentially, for $1, you get every episode on the day that they drop on YouTube, fully uncut, unedited. And it's part of a sitcom tier. So if you like The Office, Scrubs, and Malcolm in the Middle, you get them all on the day that they drop on YouTube for $1. And actually, that's not true. You get them actually a couple days early, sometimes a week early. It totally depends. So let's see. Last episode was, let's see what we got here. Conflict Resolution, which is an episode that I very much enjoyed. I actually thought that was a really funny episode and I actually liked it a lot. But we have some things that we have to get, let you guys know about. I feel that a lot of you guys believe that because I constantly criticize Michael and talk about how annoying Dwight is, that means I don't like the show. I don't know. Just because I criticize somebody doesn't mean I don't like the character. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't like the characters. That doesn't mean I don't like the show, or it doesn't mean that I don't understand what the character is there for. I just don't like what the character's doing. And based on just watching the show, I'm pretty positive we're not meant to love these characters, right? Like, we're not meant to love every single one of these characters. I mean, Dwight is annoying on purpose. Michael is egotistical and weird, like, on purpose. Like, a lot of these characters are flawed on purpose to make us be like, make us not want to, not like them as I think that's the whole purpose of the characters, right? And yeah, I love Jim and I love Pam, and there's a couple other characters that I enjoy watching. But just because I criticize them doesn't mean I don't like the show. I'm enjoying the show. I mean, is it my favorite show of all time? No, but I'm enjoying the show. And I don't know if it's maybe for some of you guys, once you got me, maybe by this point in season number 2, you guys were like, this is the greatest comedy ever. I mean, comedy is subjective, and I am enjoying the show. That is, I mean, my favorite comedies, for context's sake, is like Parks and Rec, Community, Friends, Modern Family. I mean, those are just some of the shows that, like, comedies that I love. So those took me a while to fall in love with them. And although I am enjoying The Office, just because I criticize a character does not mean that, oh, I hate this show, why am I even watching? Like, I fully understand if you love this show so much that my criticizing, I guess, bothers you. But I mean, I don't know. I just find it weird that you guys are so mad when I criticize Michael. Michael. I feel like Michael does a lot of stuff that's worthy of criticism. It's Michael. Like, I'm very confused how me criticizing Michael or saying Michael's a bad character, like a bad person. I feel like we're supposed to believe he's a bad person and then have moments of good. I don't know. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I feel like a lot of people in the comments have been like, not a lot. That's not true. So a lot of people have been very happy that I'm doing the show, but there's a couple out there that, they come and they say some negative things and they're like, why do you even watch the show if you don't like Michael? Like, because goddamn, there's a lot of characters in the show. I don't have to love Michael. Like, and I'm based on what they do. Like, I'm the person that constantly says, I think Jim and Pam are bullies, yet I still somehow like them. I don't know. I just feel like these characters are meant to be criticized. They're not meant to be perfect characters. They're meant to be kind of realistic characters, like people that you can relate to and I don't know. That's how I look at the show. So if you don't like my reactions, I am sorry. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to. Like, I fully understand if, like, my criticisms or anything really bother you. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say for those that get really mad when I'm critiquing a show or I don't find particular things funny. And I don't know. It's just comedy subjective. I mean, everybody likes different comedies. It's okay. And I just wanted to put that out there so that, maybe we can kind of stop the negativity in the comments, keep things positive, have some fun. Like, I literally say that. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy the show. That's what this whole thing is about having fun with the series. So I'm hoping that if you aren't having fun watching me, we've made it to season number 2 here, episode 22. So maybe it's time that we stop watching me if you're not enjoying it. I don't want you to feel like you have to watch me and you're forced to watch me. So yeah, wanted to get that off my chest since it's the season finale, and I feel that I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna love this episode, or I'm gonna love this episode more than other episodes, which some of you guys get mad about that too, which I find very weird. It doesn't matter. It's subjective. I enjoy what I enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy what you enjoy. Just wanted to let you guys know it's okay if we like different things. It's perfectly okay. So let's hop in here, have a good time. Casino night. Let's hope for the best. Here we. What the fuck? Are you shitting me right now? Holy fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Give me a second. I was not. Sorry. I wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the emotional stuff. I had a feeling. I thought just at the end that they would just realize and they kiss. But like when Jim, like the one tear thing, and her calling her mom. I mean, holy shit. Oh my god, that's like that is. I thought he was gonna come tell her that he was leaving. I did not expect her to. I did not expect that. Holy shit. Okay. This is my favorite episode by far. I mean, not by far, but not by far. This is my favorite episode by far, honestly. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, we've watched a lot of episodes so far. About 30 something episodes, right? There's been a good amount of 8s, some 7s, maybe a 9, you know. But this to me is my favorite episode. Everything came together. I mean, it wasn't even about the comedy. I mean, I laughed and giggled a lot at just the dumbness that is like the people that they like, just the dumb stupidity that these characters put themselves in. But man, I just the emotional part, the Jan part. Oh man, I feel like this episode you learned a lot about the characters, man. Like, or not a lot. I think not learned a lot. I think it forwarded a lot of the character development here. Holy shit, man. Okay. Let's go through this episode real quick. See what we can break down here. So first we got Casino Night. Dwight is dressed up as in a tuxedo. Pam's got to pick out the band for the thing. Jim decides to fuck with Dwight and say that he can move things with his mind. And I actually really love this scene because he didn't have to tell Pam any. That's how you know she's like a best friend, right? Like a best friend is like somebody that you just kind of like. They know what you're doing and they don't have to do anything. They got your back, man. And her moving the thing and Dwight like just to freak out Dwight. I like that. Really shows like how close they are to one another. Michael inviting Jan to the casino night. Her saying no. I got a feeling Oscar wanted to like do a charity for minorities. Maybe I don't know, because doing it for Boy Scouts. I mean, I don't think Oscar really was like, I don't know, they do it every year. I guess it would have been better if they chose different charities every year, or maybe like he said, to people that actually need it. So definitely minority groups is probably what he was going for, is my guess, or maybe LGBT like kind of situation where he wants to like, I don't know. I can't imagine Michael ever donating to that though. Like not his character. There's no way. Not right now. They have a Kobe Bryant joke. Michael says whoever wins gets a fridge and gets to donate $500 to any charity they want. She wants to donate. This is during the Kobe Bryant rape allegation stuff, right? She's like, oh, Kobe's so cute. I want to donate to his charity. Okay. I love this scene. I don't know what this was, but when Michael says that we're gonna give a big check, and the kids are gonna come in and we're gonna give them a big check, and this Toby's like, yeah, no, because it's alcohol, it's gambling, it's a dangerous warehouse. Do I have to go on? And I love this thing.
Is that enough?
Michael's just responsive.
Why are you the way that you are?
What the fuck is that? Why, like in front of everybody? Why are you the way that you are? Like, who the fuck says that to somebody? Could you imagine walking up to somebody, they tell you something that you don't like, and then you just look at them and go, "Why are you the way that you are?" What the fuck is that?
Honestly, every time I try to do something
And then he
fun
keeps going with
or
it.
exciting, you make it not that way.
It keeps going.
I hate.
It just keeps going. Oh man. All right. We then hop over to Pam and Jim. They're gonna look at the bands and decide who is going to play. It's getting really hot in this room. Who is going to play at the wedding? Let's see. What's this? What did Jim say here? Oh, the transfer. Jim wants to transfer because he needs to get away from Pam and the whole situation. He just can't. He can't be in love with her. It hurts him too much. Okay. How like Michael is racist as fuck. Like, what the hell? This entire interaction, like when he says about stealing, he's like, "Oh, funny that you're scared of stealing." Uh, I mean, maybe it really is because he's from the hood, but I don't know, man. It comes off ultra racist as fuck. Oh yeah, and then the whole. I mean, I didn't think the whole Michael. I mean, I guess. I mean, maybe. I guess Michael thinking he knows how to talk, you know, gangster talk and all that, whatever. But it's not even close. We go through the tapes. We find that Kevin's one of the in the band. I mean, they're just Jim and Pam are just so cute together, man. They're like really good together, man. So I'm a Friends guy. Like I love Friends, right? I don't know, man. Like Jim and Pam, I actually like them more than Rachel and Ross, man. To be honest with you, and they're not even together yet. I mean, so maybe once they get together, we'll decide that because Rachel and Ross were pretty good before they got together. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. I'm very curious about that. I mean, I'm assuming they get together. I mean, it's gonna happen. They already in this weird. They already kissed, and that's the ending. All right. Michael's realtor shows up and needs some paperwork to be signed. Michael invites her to the casino. Now, this is like I said, this is the lady that in the episode where we went ice skating. Michael was playing with the kids, and there was like an indication in that episode that she liked him. And you guys said it's his fiance or wife or whatever during this time period in real life. Jan calls. Jan says she wants to come. And Michael is in a situation where he's got both women coming to the casino night. At the casino night, I mean, was just a lot of awkward, cringy things like the kissing, and then the White's Michael's wingman, and then when Jan shows up, it's very cringy, awkward. Creed likes to steal, and he literally stole so many chips that at the end when they count like he won the fridge, I guess he just steals shit. Michael with the awkward thing about the nurse when that's just his girlfriend because of course since he's in a wheelchair, you know, dude can't have a relationship. Man, Michael. Doing this weird thing, setting up for the night. There was a moment where they're playing poker, and Jim was coughing, and every time he coughed, he just the White would let him win. It was weird. I mean, it was funny as fuck because the White is like a moron. Oh yeah, so Michael tried this intimidation tactic where he would go all in, and he thought that would make everybody back out. And Toby had good cards, went all in as well, and he after he was like, "Oh my god," he's like, "Oh, that felt really good. I'm gonna what do you say here?
I'm gonna chase that feeling.
I'm gonna chase that feeling." And I thought throughout the night he was just gonna fuck with Michael, but he didn't. Oh yeah, this is the coughing thing where he keeps folding, giving money. Jan shows up, very awkward. Michael tries to say we're not exclusive, all this stuff, and at first you're like, oh, Jan's cool with it. Jan didn't come to see Michael, but then you start to be like, throughout the night, he drove 2 hours. He had the bag in the car at the end. These two have a weird relationship. He kisses her on the cheek, she slaps him, but they both smile. Their sex must be interesting to say. Then we have these two again. Adorable cuteness. Love it so much. Love it so much. Essentially, Jim loses to Pam. These two have a moment where this is our first date. I don't know, it's just very Michael, 2 women for Michael. Michael, who's literally always, from what I could tell, has just never really had a girlfriend. 2 women want him. Good for Michael. And of course, he's clueless to it at the end, so he's a moron. Oh yeah, so Ryan and the homegirl are still together. Kelly, right? Let's see. Turns out Kevin is like a really good poker player, and then he lost to us. Let's see. Roy makes Kevin's band the band for the wedding without telling Pam. I feel like that's a mistake, but if he's in charge of the music, I guess she can't be mad. We then have these two talking about the job transfer. He's like, you should tell somebody. And this is why I thought that he was going to tell Pam about, getting a job offer or whatever. Creed gets the money. Let's see. Oh yeah, man. Okay, so this part. So yeah, he's coming and she's like goofing around with him, saying, "Steal your money," right? But look at the way he does this.
I was just
So here I'm like, he's gonna tell her, and that's gonna be like the cliffhanger. What I thought was gonna happen was he was gonna tell her that he was transferring and she was gonna kiss him. And that was gonna be like the cliffhanger. I'd never expected him to say I love you. Like this shit.
I'm in love with you.
And her face is like,
I'm really sorry if that's weird for you to hear, but I need you to hear it.
woo. I gotta get to the moment where she says I can't. And I wanna be friends, and then you see the tear. They already passed?
You have no idea
Don't do that.
Yeah, this part. Oh my
what your
god, this is so
friendship means
good.
to me.
Come on. I don't want to do that. I want to be more than that.
I can't.
Oh my god, this is so good. This entire interaction was so fucking good. And on honesty, if you're Jim, right? You're in love with her, she's about to get married. How wrong is it to tell her? Like, how wrong is it to actually tell her? You don't, I don't know. Maybe it's okay to tell her just so she knows before she gets into it. But then the kissing thing later is just completely wrong. I don't know. It's just, because they always say, does anybody object and all that stuff? And Jim does object. He's in love with her. Oh, man. Oh, this is tough, yo. Jan, of course, was expected to spend the night with Michael. She's upset. She drove 2 hours, this whole thing. She calls her mom and tells her mom that what Jim said. Holy shit, man. And then Jim walks in and just kisses her. And this is where you gotta be like, this is where you kind of like cross the line into wrong, into 100% wrong, because she's married, dude. Or she's engaged to be married. She's a fiance. You kiss her. And then some people could probably be like, well, Pam should have slapped them. She didn't. She kept kissing. Oh, man, this is one of those dilemmas where you're like, what is right? What is right? He is in love with her. He told her you shouldn't kiss her when she's still with someone. Oh, man. And that's the cliffhanger, man. I could imagine when this shit aired, people must have lost their damn mind because they couldn't watch the next episode for like a year or like 6 months or whatever, 7 months. Woo. Well, that's the episode, guys. That's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Head over to Patreon, fully uncut, unedited. You guys know what to do. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. $1 gets you episodes fully uncut, unedited. Just to let you guys know, this is at 47 minutes. So if you want 47 to me talking to you guys, head over to Patreon. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.